It's time for exciting live and local sports action on Richmond's very own WBON TV, the leader in local sports television. Remember to like our YouTube channel so you'll never miss any of our live sports coverage. And support these great local sponsors who support our community. Now, here's your announcers for the game.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome in to the 44th District Championship Game Girls Edition. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here with you. Glad to have you tuned in as we bring you coverage of tonight's 44th District Championship games on 106.7 The Pinnacle, 92.5 WEKY, and streaming live on WBONTV.com. Tom, tonight's game, Berea, Madison Central. It was a game that you had the play-by-play call for earlier in the year, and a game that came down to the wire.
Yeah, it did. It came down to the last minute or so of the game, each team with opportunities. And, boy, it's going to be interesting to see if we don't get that same type of basketball game here this evening. But the one good thing about this is win or lose, you're going to the regional. But you want to win so you get an easier opponent in the regional. Now, just because a team got second place doesn't mean they're an easier opponent. Yeah. But if they're a champion of a sectional or the district if they're a champion, it's going to be a tougher team that has a little momentum going in their favor, and that usually plays into the result of those games.
Berea got here by defeating Model 54-40 on Tuesday night, and it was a game in which Berea really didn't shoot the ball very well. They were 16 of 52 from the field, 30.8%, but where they did make a living was at the free throw line, Tom. In that game, the Lady Pirates shot 21 of 25 at the free throw line on their way to beating their smaller school rival in the district, Model 54-40 on Tuesday night.
Yeah, they had three players that shot 100%, and one, Madison Howell, was 11 of 12.
Yeah.
So if they can put that into action, because in this last meeting between these two teams earlier this year, Madison Central shot 50%. Berea shot 61% from the free throw line. So free throws a big part of the game. We've preached on that all year long, and it's definitely in a district final, you want to make your free throws.
Central didn't shoot the ball from the free throw line as well in a win over Madison Southern on Monday night, which was a 40-36 win for the Lady Indians. They only shot 13 of 23 from the free throw line in that game. They shot 41.4% overall. Lady Indians had a big 14-point lead at halftime, Tom. They got shrunk down, and Southern actually took a lead in the fourth quarter. But give Brad Lovely and Madison Central credit as they came back to win on Monday night and found themselves here in the 44th District Championship game. We are live here on the EKU pregame show. The Campus Beautiful awaits you. In choosing your college, choose Big E. Choose Eastern Kentucky University. For more information, go to eku.edu. Madison Central and Berea on December the 16th, they faced off. It was a 51-48 win for Berea at home, and in that game, Madison Howell led the way with 19 points. Alexis Newman scored 14 points, including 3 three-pointers, and Isis Rogers added 7 points for the Lady Pirates. For Madison Central that night, Tom, they were led in scoring by Talia Todd, who scored 14 points, and Bree Beerbaum, who knocked down 12 points in that game. It was a loss for Madison Central, but during this tenure for Brad Lovely in his first year as the head coach, they have been up and down all year long. They started off really cold to begin the season, and as the season has gone on, they have suffered 2 different 5-game losing streaks. You look at the schedule, they've had a brutal kind of inconsistent year under head coach Brad Lovely. At one point, they lost 5 straight to Scott County, Franklin County, Madison Southern, Clay County, and Paris. And then just in the final week of the regular season, lost 5 more games in a row to Garrett County, Rockcastle County, Nicholas County, Bryan Station, and Dunbar. So they came into the district tournament reeling, losing 5 in a row. But you got to give Coach Lovely credit of putting a game plan together to defeat maybe the best team in the district in Madison Southern, and then now finding themselves in the 44th District Championship game. Coming into the regular season, the Cats Paws had Madison Central ranked as the 4th best team in the district. They are now trying to prove that they are the top team in the district and reclaim that championship that they lost last year in the championship game to Madison Southern.
That's right. You know, there's one thing that is working in the favor of Madison Central right now, and that's Jakari McKeithen.
Yes.
She was offensively not a factor in the previous meeting with Berea, but she did grab 9 rebounds, and the way we watched her play on Monday night and the way she played the last couple of games, she's like the hidden gem for Madison Central coming into this contest.
When we come back, we will discuss the Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game for Madison Central and for Berea. It is live here at EKU inside Alumni Coliseum and McBrayer Arena. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here with you. Glad to have you tuned in, folks, on a fun night for basketball all over the Bluegrass. We also have Estill County playing Owsley County on the boys' side of the 56th District Championship. That game can be heard live on 100.7 The Coyote. Legendary broadcast team Danny Wood and William Hardy will have the call over there for you while we are here on WBON TV tonight. We will take a 3-minute commercial break and come back live at EKU on the EKU pregame show. Again, when we come back, it'll be time for the Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game on the stations of volume for broadcasting WEKY, WLFX, and WBONTV.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Welcome to Chenault Vineyards, locally grown wine, right here in the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards is a place that everyone can enjoy. Celebrate your next event at Chenault Vineyards, whether it be a wedding, baby or wedding shower, office event, or just a place to gather with friends. You can't beat the venues or the amazing views at Chenault Vineyards. Chenault Vineyards has a restaurant open Friday through Sunday and live music as well. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to learn more about this amazing place tucked back into the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Gillum Sports Lounge is the place to go to watch your favorite team, whether it be EKU, Kentucky, or your favorite local high school team on WBON TV. Gillum's has you covered on one of their many flat screen TVs. Gillum's has something on the menu for everyone. Pizza, burgers, mouth-watering appetizers, subs, sandwiches, salads, and more. And Gillum Sports Lounge is the perfect place to host your next event in one of their private rooms. When you think local food in Richmond, think Gillum Sports Lounge at 830 Eastern Bypass inside the Richmond Mall.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
Back on WBONTV.com. We are also streaming live tonight on 106.7 The Pinnacle and on 92.5 WEKY here live at EKU on the EKU pregame show. The campus beautiful awaits you in choosing your college. Choose Eastern Kentucky University. For more information, go to eku.edu. And now here it's time for our Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game. Grab your keys at Jack Burford Chevrolet. Take your tax return over to Jack Burford Chevrolet on the bypass in Richmond and get a new Chevy. Check out their entire inventory at jackburford.com. And Tom, for Madison Central, even though they won on Monday night, their two top players, McKeithen and Todd, got in foul trouble, and that has been the case all year long. But when those two are on the floor, they are a different team. I think the key tonight, your Jack Burford Chevrolet key for Madison Central, is to make sure that Todd and McKeithen do not get in early foul trouble and can play the majority of this game, because it's a district championship. Anything can happen. You have got to have your two best players on the floor for Madison Central.
That's right, and with them on the bench, we saw what happened in the game on Monday night. I mean, it's a totally different ball game with your two best scorers out of the lineup. So very good key for Berea. Tonight's going to be a situation where they are going to have to rebound the basketball and rebound it well. They were out-rebounded by Madison Central on the season by 125 rebounds. And over the course, over the course of a 30-game season, you know, that's 4 rebounds, 5 rebounds a game.
Yeah.
And half of those turn into points. You know, you're giving away 6-8 points a game that way. So got to rebound the ball. Another thing is the shooting. We talked about free throw shooting earlier. Both teams got to shoot better free throws tonight to get a victory. And for Berea, they really need a good high percentage from the field. They had a miserable game in close. Missed 15, 17 layups. Can't do that in this game tonight.
Those are your Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game for Madison Central and for Berea here in the 44th District Championship game. Lady Indians, Lady Pirates coming your way. We will take another 3-minute commercial break and come back live on the stations of Volume for Broadcasting. 103.5 106.7 The Pinnacle, 92.5 WEKY, and streaming live on WBONTV.com.
The Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
When you're in Estill County and get the hungries, be sure to eat at Estill's Finest. In the mood for the best barbecue, pulled pork, brisket, steaks, ribs, or burgers? Follow the smoke to the House of Q. And for the best pizza, pasta, or salad, head on down to the Steam Engine Pizza Pub. No matter what you're craving, remember Estill's Finest, Steam Engine Pizza Pub on Main Street, or for mouth-watering barbecue, it's House of Q on River Drive in Irvine.
Healthy smiles are confident smiles. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is offering a new patient special. X-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride for only $99. They also have a $10 unit Botox special. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry offers their patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Is everybody buckled in? I want to make sure you're buckled in. You're more important. Oh, guys, you're important too. Remember, everyone's important, so buckle up to and from the ball game. Come on, let's go.
I'm Michelle, And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Back on the EKU pregame show, the Campus Beautiful awaits you when choosing your college. Choose Big E. Choose Eastern Kentucky University. For more information, go to eku.edu. And Tom, here on the EKU pregame show, this campus has been such a good host of this district tournament. We've seen fans from all over watching. We've seen Coach Hamilton here for some of the games, watching the boys' games. The EKU head basketball coach, and they're getting set to play in the OVC conference tournament next week. And tonight's going to be a lot of fun. It's the district championships, the girls first, the boys second. Brad Lovely looking for his first district title as a head coach. And for Berea, this is the first time since 07 that Berea was in the title game. 2003 was the last time the Lady Pirates were crowned district champs. And again, Berea won this matchup, these same two teams, back in December. 51-48 was the final score there. And, of course, Madison Central coming off the loss in this game last year to Madison Southern. So Berea trying to do what Southern did last year to Madison Central. This is kind of a double revenge game for the Lady Indians. You get revenge on Berea, who beat you earlier in the year, and you can get revenge as you lost last year's district championship game.
It's there's a whole lot of underlying stories in this one. And like you said, 17 years is a long time to get in a championship game of a district. So this means a whole heck of a lot to Berea tonight.
Yeah.
If they could pull an upset here in this one, and you got to think Madison Central, because of the size of the school, is a little bit of a favorite in this one. Man, that would mean a whole lot to not only the team and the school, but to the community as well. So going to be interesting for Madison Central. They want that win.
Yeah.
You know, they took it on the chin last year. They want that win. Both teams, Southern and Central, then went into regional play, and they both got knocked out in the first game. So a lot on the line, and they're each team hoping to make this a building block for regional play.
We will hand it over to Ray White, the PA announcer, for the starting lineups and the national anthem here in just a moment. You have been watching and listening to the Eastern Kentucky University pregame show. The Campus Beautiful awaits you when choosing your college. Choose Big E. Choose Eastern Kentucky University. For more information, go to eku.edu. I am an EKU grad and love coming back here and watching these high school games on the hardwood. They do such a good job of hosting this tournament. And as you get prepared to watch these games tonight, folks, we appreciate you tuning us in on the stations of Raleigh for Broadcasting and on WBONTV.com. Whether you were listening, whether you were watching, whether you were doing both. If you're going to be out and about listening to us now, if you're watching later, we appreciate you tuning us in. Make sure to hit that like button and leave a comment over on our Facebook or YouTube feeds. And as always, we appreciate you being a part of our broadcast.
Kentucky University, we're reporting for the district final basketball action. Tonight's first game features the Lady Pirates of Berea Community High School. Starting lineups, we ask now that you please all rise and join us as we honor America, its freedom, and those who protect it with the presentation of colors and our national anthem. Presenting the colors will be the Madison Central Army Junior ROTC Honor Unit with the Distinguished Armed Services Color Guard. Commanding the Color Guard is Cadet Captain Razame Reginden. Carrying the national flag is Cadet Captain Riley Ledford. Guarding the national flag is Cadet Staff Sergeant Thomas Buzzkirk. Carrying the state flag is Cadet Sergeant Lance Moore. Carrying the Army flag is Cadet Sergeant Matthew Crum. Carrying the Marine flag is Staff Sergeant First Class Parker Horn. Carrying the Air Force flag is Cadet First Sergeant Erica Richardson. Carrying the Navy flag is Cadet First Lieutenant Lizette Martinez. Carrying the Coast Guard flag is First Class Cadet Sarah Congleton. Carrying the Junior ROTC flag is Cadet Sergeant Piper Bowen. Guarding the Junior ROTC flag is Cadet Sergeant Madison Payne. And performing our national anthem this evening is Madison Central sophomore Gabe Holman on the saxophone.
What a job. That young man can play the saxophone, Tom. Sophomore at Madison Central.
Boney James, too, right there, man. He's good.
I'm ready to play some ball now. It got me fired up.
I know.
Now we will get set to hand it back over to Ray White for the starters of the night's game between Madison Central and Berea. Lady Indians lost this matchup 51-48 earlier this season. And as Ray White gets set for the starters, we'll turn it back over to him for the 44th District Championship game.
And now, let's meet our starting lineups. First, for the Lady Pirates of Berea Community High School, with a record of 17 wins and 13 losses at guard, a sophomore, number 4, Isis Rogers. At guard, a freshman, number 14, Chesney Lovins. At forward, a sophomore, number 40, Alexis Newman. At forward, a sophomore, number 44, Madison Howell. At forward, a sophomore, number 55, Mackenzie Howell. The Lady Pirates are coached by Damian Stepp. And now the Lady Indians of Madison Central High School, with a record of 12 wins and 17 losses. At guard, a junior, number 3, Brianna Beerbaum. At guard, a senior, number 5, Talaya Todd. At guard, a junior, number 22, Gretchen Hammett. At guard, a freshman, number 23, Eve Carter. And at center, a senior, number 25, Ja'Cory McKeithen. The Lady Indians are coached by Brad Lovely.
Thanks. My man Ray White, the PA announcer here at Alumni Coliseum at McBrayer Arena, as we get you set for the 44th District Championship game on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBONTV.com. Tom Gross, myself, Michael Watkins. Tom, the time is here. You either win the district championship or you go into the 11th region tournament a runner-up.
I tell you what, Michael, the old song, This Is It, by Kenny Loggins, very fitting for the tip-off of a championship game of any tournament. It'd be kind of cool to hear that playing right now. I'm ready. Let's do this.
It's go time. McKeithen and Howe to tip us off, and the basketball controlled by Carter of Madison Central. So go right to left on your radio dial as we are live here at McBrayer Arena on the campus of EKU. Carter drives in, kicks it back out to Todd. Now Todd on the move at the right wing, picked up by Rogers. Both these coaches coaching their hearts out early on as they are both looking for their first ever 44th District Championship as a head coach. McKeithen gets it inside, in trouble, kicks it back out to Todd, and Todd will reset the offense for Madison Central. It's Hammett back inside to McKeithen, double team, tough shot, puts it up. It's coming off, ball tipped around. Beerbaum controls the offensive glass for Madison Central as Coach Stepp screams box out to his young Lady Pirates team. Here's Todd driving in, and we got a blocking foul called against Isis Rogers.
Yeah, a great offensive rebound there. Good hustle. You know, when you're one of the smallest players on the floor and you're able to go inside in the tall timber and grab that rock and bring it out of there, that's big, big time. So let's see if they score because they got a second chance here on offense.
June Bogey is tuning us in on our Facebook page. Glad to have you tuned in, June, on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and streaming live here on WBON TV. Todd knocks down the first free throw, and the senior goes 2 of 2 at the line to give Madison Central an early 2-0 lead.
Good sign, 2 for 2 free throws. You want to keep that going tonight.
Madison Central was 13 of 23 at the line on Monday night, but we're still able to knock off Madison Southern as Howell drives in. She can't finish. Back the other way comes Todd. She'll give it up to Carter. Carter drives in. The floater too hard off the glass. McKeithen the rebound, and she puts it in. And you said it, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
Rebounding was going to be a big part of the game tonight. And Madison Central already on the offensive glass with several offensive rebounds.
Well, McKeithen's not afraid of going to the basket anymore. In the first meeting between these two, she was a little hesitant, but not tonight. You give her the rock inside, she's going to take it to the hoop.
The two seniors for Madison Central have gotten them out to a 4-0 lead. McKeithen with 2, Todd with 2. Rogers drives in trouble, hands it out to Mackenzie Howe. Madison Howe cuts back door, gets inside off the glass, and finishes strong for Berea.
That's nice having a family member on the floor. Easy assist that time.
4-2, Madison Central in front. 5:55 to play, just underway here, the first quarter of the 44th District Championship game. Todd drives in, McKeithen finds her, and Madison Central back in front by 4, 6-2.
Well, 50% from the floor right now, which is good. You keep it there or above, you're going to have a whale of a night.
Here's Rogers with it for Berea. She'll go right side over to Lovins. Now into Howe. Howe back to Rogers. 3 on the way. Pretty shot from Isis Rogers. She's been very passive in the last few games that I've had for Berea, but steps into a three-pointer there to trim that lead down to a point.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood with Miss Rogers.
Isis knocking down the 3. Hammett tries to answer. Howe the rebound. Here comes Berea back the other way. 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Madison Howe will give it up to Rogers. Berea has been on the wrong side of history for 17 years, looking to bring home a district championship for the first time since 2003. Rogers waving the right wing offensive player underneath. She'll dribble in, hand it off to Madison Howe. Howe back to Lovins. Lovins out to Rogers. She'll drive in, took a bump, throws it up off the glass, but the referee will whistle the foul before the shot. And it'll be Berea basketball underneath, the first team foul against Madison Central.
I like how you can always tell on the call because they'll point to a spot out on the floor so you know immediately there's not going to be a three-point play.
Howe will come into Newman. Newman swings it around over to Rogers, top of the key. Isis with 4:27 to play, holding on to the basketball at the top of the key. It is a 6-5 lead for Madison Central. Lovins comes to her. Little dribble drive offense for Berea. Rogers with 3 points, Howe with 2. 4:10 to play in the first quarter. Here's Rogers dribbling in. Finds a cutting Howe. Madison drives inside, and a whistle. It's hard to hear the whistle in here, Tom.
Yeah.
The crowd going wild for both teams, but Madison Howe will now shoot 2 free throws, and that's the first on Bree Beerbaum.
Yeah, first foul of the game there on Madison Central, so opportunity at the free throw line.
Howe puts in the first. She was 11 of 12 at the line on Tuesday night for Berea, and helped lead them to a victory over their small school rival in the district, Model. I say the small school, Tom, because Model and Berea, the 2 single-A schools, Madison Southern a 5A school, Madison Central a 6A school in the 44th district, and now Berea has their first lead of the ball game, 7-6, halfway through the first quarter.
I forgot to get in the first free throw miss pool tonight. They're both 2 for 2.
Hammett, nice shot.
Yeah.
Young Hammett, and Gretchen gets on the board to put Madison Central back in front, 8-7. Here's Howe. Up the floor she comes, over to her sister Mackenzie. Mackenzie will hand it back over to Howe. Now she'll pass it up top to Rogers. Rogers and the Lady Pirates going left to right on your radio dial here on 106.7 The Pinnacle and on 92.5 WEKY. If you're watching us on WBON TV, we appreciate you tuning us in. Here's Rogers up top. She'll wave Lovins up top as they set the offense. Rogers to Lovins to Howe, left wing. She'll pump fake, drives in, lost the handle, turned over, back to Madison Central, and to Leah Todd, who already has 4 points on the attack. Todd had it poked away, stolen away by Newman. Lovins will bring it up the floor. Lovins all the way off the glass and in. Berea.
Easy layup.
Berea back in front, and Tom, you were here, or you weren't here. Don had the game with me too tonight, where Berea couldn't hit anything underneath.
Yeah. I watched at home, and I was like, I just sat there with my mouth open. Any layup at all, it just would not go down for
They
them.
missed over 20 layups in that game, and I'm talking shots right underneath the basket, doing much better here in the early going at knocking down the easy ones.
Yeah, 3 of 4 from the field, 75%.
Todd gets in. Her floater is coming off. McKeithen tips it up. It's shot, or her attempt, no good. And here comes Berea with a 1-point lead, 9-8. 2:06 to play in the first quarter.
Intensity on both ends, man. I love it.
Lovins on the right wing. Gets a screen from Howe. Underneath to her, and Madison can't finish.
Man.
We were just talking about it, and there she misses the layup. Now it's Carter the other way. Eve all the way. Lost the handle, out of bounds. Back to Berea.
Getting out of control a little bit. Couple substitutions coming in now.
Strader checks in for Madison Central, as does Campbell. 9-8 Berea, a minute 45 to play in the first quarter. Rogers gets it across the timeline. On the attack, kicks it out to Lovins. Lovins back to Rogers. Isis dribbles in and then throws it back up top to Howe, who will have Rogers come to her behind and hand it off to her. Like a quarterback would hand it off to a running back. Rogers got it on the left wing. She'll attack on the right corner of the free throw line. Throws up a wild shot but can't finish. And here comes Talia Todd. Coach Lovely aids her to slow it down. And Madison Central will come across the midcourt stripe, down by 1, 1:05 to play. Beerbaum on the left wing. Gets it back, make that Strader. He'll try a 3, in and out. Rebound to Newman.
Good look at the basket. It just wouldn't go down, so Berea a chance here to build a little bit of a lead.
1-point lead for Berea. Newman has got it. Howe will come to her on the right wing. Her triple blocked. And Strader on the run for Madison Central. Long pass to Todd. Todd lays it up. Can't finish. McKeithen the rebound, and she's fouled.
Well, I think Hal got her, number 44, Madison.
It'll be her first. Each team with 2 team fouls. McKeithen at the line, the senior, with 2 points in the game. Makes the free throw to give her 3.
Still perfect from the free throw line.
9-9, 35.4 to play as Maddie King will check in for Rogers for Berea. McKeithen misses their first free throw, and we are coming down the floor with Berea tied at 9, half a minute to play in the first quarter. Here's Lovins up top to Howe. Howe will swing it over to Maddie King. King looking inside, now backs it out. King crosses over. Maddie inside to Mackenzie Howe. What a feed and what a basket as the smaller King finds the bigger Howe, who lays it in to put Berea back on top by 2. In the corner, Hammett at the buzzer. In and out, and the quarter will come to an end. Berea 11, Madison Central 9 after 1. We'll come back to EKU in 1 minute on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-through and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy. At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-through and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy.
It's been a busy year.
So what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summers on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's branch offices or visit cvnb.com and find the right personal vehicle or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, local banking with big-time advantages. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back at EKU as the second quarter begins here in the 44th District Championship game. We've got Ricky Howe tuning us in on WBON TV, one of our top fans. Glad to have you along, Ricky. Here for the 44th District Championship game. Lady Pirates continue to go left to right on your radio dial here in the second quarter. They go inside to Lovins, and Lovins is fouled hard by either Campbell or McKeithen, and they are going to call it on McKeithen, I believe.
Yeah, she had good position, had her arms up in the air, but it's such a temptation to come down on the shot, and that's what she did. Missed the ball, hit the arm.
Lovins knocks down the free throw. Berea to this point, Tom, at the free throw line, 3 of 3 at the line.
Yeah.
And Lovins looking to continue that stellar free throw shooting as she knocks down a pair and extends the lead for Berea out to 4.
That's why they call her easy.
Samantha Burford has got a quick update from the sidelines.
Michael and Tom, between the quarters there, Coach Lovely was telling his team to quit getting beat on the dribble and to move their feet. He told them to be very patient and to slow the game down. That's their game plan for this quarter.
Thank you, Samantha. There you go, Tom. Samantha Burford with an update from the Madison Central sideline. We'll have an update from the Berea sideline in just a few moments as Madison Central cuts the lead to 2, Tom.
Yeah, Todd, nice basket there, and it's real close.
King misses the three-pointer. McKeithen the rebound. Jakari, long outlet to Strader. Strader can't finish. McKeithen the offensive rebound, and she puts it back in.
I'm telling you, man, it's a war on the inside in there. Howe got knocked to the floor, and they're just letting them play.
McKeithen and Todd, the two seniors, with back-to-back baskets, and the game is tied once again at 13. 6:33 to play. We've got a reach-in foul called against Strader. Howe, McKenzie and Madison Howe, King, Lovins, and Newman in the game for Berea as Carter and Beerbaum check back in for Madison Central. In there with Todd, Hammett, and McKeithen.
Well, Coach Stepp only used 7 players in the game against Models, so he may be working it that way tonight as well.
Here's Howe. She'll go over to Lovins. Lovins with a basketball. Over to King. King looking around. She'll go left wing over to Howe, and it's going to be a Todd foul. And she did get the hand of Madison Howe there, Tom.
Yeah, you know, you only get 5. And when you get 3 in the first half, you usually take a seat. If you have 4 in the second half, you take a seat. So she's got to be really careful about going out on a ball like that, trying to steal.
6 minutes to play in the second quarter, tied at 13. Here's King with it for Berea. On the right wing, Newman. Swing it around over to Howe. Now back to King. King with the basketball for the Lady Pirates. Working it around. King on the drive. Kicks it out to Howe at the top of the key. Thought about a 3. Now she's on the drive. On the right corner, Newman will fire a 3 and knock it down for Berea. 16-13, Lady Pirates back in front.
Alexis Watt me worry Newman. She drilled it from the outside.
Here's Todd on the right wing. Swung it around to Carter. Now Beerbaum. They run the lob play to Todd. Pass deflected. Newman the steal. Berea can add to a 3-point lead. 5 minutes to play in the second quarter, Tom. And as you pointed out, they are battling in the paint.
Man, it's body against body down low.
Levens to Newman. Another 3-pointer. This one too hard. Long rebound to Jakari McKeithen of Madison Central. And she almost traveled.
She was leaning, but she kept the toe down on that pivot foot, so she's okay.
Carter over to the left side to Beerbaum. Hammett now on the left corner. We'll take one dribble and go back up to Beerbaum. Let's swing it around over to Carter. Now Carter the Todd on the right wing. Back to Carter. Now back on the left side. It's Beerbaum. Beerbaum will fake it into the corner. It's Carter now. Her 3-pointer way off. And Newman the rebound for Berea. 16-13. Berea in front as we near the halfway point of the second quarter. King gets a screen from Howe. Now we'll cross it over as Carter will come up to pick her up. Coach Lovely wanting his team to play some pressure defense. King in the corner, Newman. Another 3. This one blocked. Hammett's got a hand on it. And McKeithen with the outlet to Todd. Todd, nice feed inside, deflected by Howe. Ends up in the hands of Hammett, who fires up the corner jump shot, coming off. And Howe with the rebound for Berea. Madison Howe will slow it down. Little in and out move as he hands it off to King, who cuts behind her. 3.5 to play in the second quarter. It is 13-16. Berea in front by 3. Newman on the right wing. Alexis will give it up to King. Pass deflected. It'll be off of Carter and stay with Berea.
Nice defensive play by Carter. Saw the pass, read it well, got her hand on it, knocked it out of play. We talk a lot about how the districts are slowed down, more deliberate basketball. Boy, what would a shot clock do in high school?
There's a big debate right now. I saw it on Hey Kentucky.
Yeah.
Earlier this week, they were talking about the shot clock, and you know, we don't really see it with any of our teams a whole lot, but especially when you have a big mismatch, the underdog can hold on to the ball and make you come out and defend them.
Yeah, play 4 corner and work till you get the perfect shot.
Here's Howe up top to King. Back to Rogers, who had a big 3-pointer in the first quarter. This time Rogers on the drive, off the glass and in. And Isis makes it 18-13. Berea in front by 5, the largest lead of the game for the Lady Pirates. Beerbaum to Strader. They'll swing it around over to Carter. Carter out to Todd. To Leah. Will back it up. Go back over to Carter. Now it's back to Todd. Todd guarded by King. A little crossover dribble. Bounce pass into McKeithen. Jakari double teamed. Somehow got the shot off but couldn't finish. And back the other way comes King for Berea. King nearly lost it. Gets it back to Lovens. And now King will come to her and will reset the offense for Berea.
Well, everybody for Berea has scored but King in the game thus far with 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
King, the backup point guard. Tried to get loose. Good denial from Strader. Now it's Howe, Madison Howe with it as she'll hand it off to Rogers. Patty Jo Hayes is cheering on the Berea Pirates from Rockcastle County, hanging out with us here on WBON TV. 5-point lead for Berea, largest of the game. Howe on the drive, lost the handle, back to Rogers, and she traveled with it.
Yeah, that's that little jitterbug step, I call it. If you got to plant one of your feet as your pivot foot, and if you move that foot when you take that rapid boom, 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 they're going to call that travel every time.
1:37 to play in the first half. Samantha Burford will talk to Brad Lovely at the half as the two teams go into the locker room. She will talk to Damian Stepp as the two teams come out of the locker room. Here's Beerbaum. Baseline drive, lost the handle, hits the deck. Beerbaum somehow ends back up with it. And the official right there to call the jump ball as we've got a timeout, I believe. Madison Central wants to talk it over. 1:19 to play, a 30-second timeout. We will take it with them and come back on the stations of volume for broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
At Eastern Kentucky University, we recognize greatness starts in the classroom, but it doesn't end there. You have to get hands-on, get real-world experience, and discover who you are meant to be. Be a crime fighter. Be a visionary. Be a colonel. See what you can be. Visit go.eku.edu/colonel.
Back on the stations of volume for broadcasting and WBONTV.com. Berea and Madison Central in the 44th District Championship game, where the Lady Pirates lead by 5 with 1:19 to play in the second quarter. Here's Todd with it for Madison Central, the senior guard, with 6 points already in the half. Strader now with it, tries to find Todd, ball's loose, Mackenzie Howe the steal. 1 minute to play in the half, and Rogers will slow it down for Berea. Rogers dribbling right, letting this clock wind down here in the second quarter. Her team on top by 5. Rogers on the move, crosses over. Isis will now bounce it up top to Lovins, top of the key. Inside they go to Howe. McKenzie can't finish. Good defense by McKeithen. She got beat, but a good recovery to get a piece of the shot, Tom.
Yeah, excellent defense again by McKeithen. I'm just surprised they haven't tried to get the ball into her more. She was successful early, but they've been shooting outside since.
Strader, the young middle school player, fires up the three-pointer, and the lead is cut to 2 with 13 seconds to play in the half.
Nice assist by Eve Carter that time.
Here's Rogers on the attack in the corner. Lovins down inside to Mackenzie Howe. She'll turn around and lay it in with 2 seconds to play in the half. Madison Central falls behind at 20-16 at the end of the second quarter, and Samantha Burford will talk to Brad Lovely and get his first half thoughts. Berea 20, Madison Central 16 at the half, and Samantha is heading over to talk to Coach Lovely to get his first half thoughts.
All right, Coach, you mentioned between quarters that your team was getting beat on the dribble. You wanted them to move their feet. Tell us about your thoughts on the second quarter. Were they better?
Well, we came out like a herd of turtles. We looked slow and out of shape. We shouldn't get beat off the dribble that bad. We're more athletic than that. We're playing a little soft right now. We got to pick it up defensively, for sure.
Are you concerned at all about the tempo?
Yeah, we got to speed it up. We got to get back. We got to push it so they can't pack that paint.
All right, what will you tell this team at halftime?
We're better than what we're playing right now, and we can win this game.
All right, good luck, Coach. All right, we're going to take a 3-minute commercial break, and when we come back, Michael and Tom will have all the halftime statistics for you right after this quick message.
Affordable Service Solutions is the heating and air company you want to call when you want the work done right the first time for an affordable price. That's Affordable Service Solutions. Call Brian at 779-0122 for all your heating and cooling needs, plus Tempstar units at an affordable price. That number again is 779-0122. And remember, Affordable Service Solutions is your local Tempstar dealer.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Welcome to Chenault Vineyards, locally grown wine, right here in the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards is a place that everyone can enjoy. Celebrate your next event at Chenault Vineyards, whether it be a wedding, baby or wedding shower, office event, or just a place to gather with friends. You can't beat the venues or the amazing views at Chenault Vineyards. Chenault Vineyards has a restaurant open Friday through Sunday and live music as well. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to learn more about this amazing place tucked back into the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Gillum Sports Lounge is the place to go to watch your favorite team, whether it be EKU, Kentucky, or your favorite local high school team on WBON TV. Gillum's has you covered on one of their many flat-screen TVs. Gillum's has something on the menu for everyone. Pizza, burgers, mouth-watering appetizers, subs, sandwiches, salads, and more. And Gillum Sports Lounge is the perfect place to host your next event in one of their private rooms. When you think local food in Richmond, think Gillum Sports Lounge at 830 Eastern Bypass inside the Richmond Mall.
Back on WBONTV.com, 106.7 The Pinnacle, and on 92.5 WEKY. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here with you, and Tom here on the Bishop's Small Engine Repair halftime show at Bishop's. The variety of outdoor power equipment is second to none. You can visit them online at bishopsmallenginerepair.com or at their location on North Estill Avenue in Richmond. And Tom, and at the half, and this has been a very well-played game, just Madison Central not executing as well as Berea was there in the first half.
Yeah, shot selection. Early on in the game, the coach said they were playing like turtles, but that might not be a bad thing when you got McKeithen on the inside. Let's work the ball around a little bit and wait for an open pass inside. They're double teaming her inside.
Yeah.
So when they double team her, somebody's got to be open somewhere, and she should rifle that ball right back out to them, and then you're going to get a high percentage shot. Right now they're shooting, what, 31.6% from the field.
Yeah, and only 1 of 4 from deep. Their only three-pointer came from Strader there in the first half. Your halftime stats were served up by Gillum Sports Lounge. Watching every game of the 44th District Championship game at Gillum's in the Richmond Mall. You can watch all of our WBON TV broadcasts there at Gillum's. Great pizza, great food, great service at Gillum Sports Lounge in the Richmond Mall. At the half, for Berea, Alexis Newman with 3 points, 4 points for Madison Howe, 4 points for Mackenzie Howe, 5 points for Isis Rogers, and 4 points for Chesney Lovins. Everybody pitching in for Berea, and even though Maddie King didn't score, Tom, she did very good when she was in there at helping control the pace of the game as the backup point guard for the Lady Pirates.
We talked about rebounds as a key. Alone, McKeithen has 11 rebounds. She had 9 the whole game against Berea last time they met, so she is dominating in there on the glass. Now they just got to get her the ball and let her dominate offensively as well.
Talia Todd with 6 points to lead the way for Madison Central. And how about this for McKeithen? 5 points, 11 rebounds at the half. 5 of those 11 rebounds, Tom, were offensive boards for Jakari McKeithen. 3 points for Natalia Strader for Madison Central and 2 points for Gretchen Hammett. as we are live here on WBONTV.com. A really good first half, and we believe that this game will be tight throughout.
Absolutely. Not only does she have 11 rebounds and 5 points, she's also got 2 assists, which she has fed the ball, and they've scored. So here we go with another video or interview coming
Coach
up.
Stepp is here. We'll get get Coach Stepp's thoughts real quick from the first half as we hear what he has to say. His team on top, 20-16 at the half. Here's Samantha.
All right, Coach, first off, let's hear about what you said to the team at halftime going in with this lead.
I said we had a pretty good first half. Of course, first half doesn't get it done. You have to come out and do the same thing in the second half. The other thing we talked about, keys to the second half, we got to do a better job of keeping McKeithen off the board. She got way too many second chance baskets. We got to do a better job of containing Todd. There are a couple times we let her get away and get to the middle of the paint. That's where she wants to go. That's kind of where we want to keep her away from. So.
Tuesday night, you guys struggled getting on the inside, making some easy layups, but that seems to be working for you tonight.
Yeah, we talked about that Tuesday. A lot of jitters in the first game. I think also, knowing that both teams are going to play on Monday night, that takes a little of the edge off coming into a game like this. So.
All right, Coach. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, back to you guys.
Tom, and he said it. They know that their season is not done, win or lose tonight. And for Berea, you've not won a district championship in 17 years, so there is no pressure on them tonight. They were not expected to win, is what Coach Stepp is telling his team, because this is the mighty Madison Central Lady Indians. Their program has won district titles, regional titles. You're not expected to win this game. And even for Coach Lovely, he can kind of use that same line with his team, because even though their program has had success in the last 15, 20 years, this year they were the preseason number 4 team in this district. So both these coaches can use that underdog status in this game tonight. And as we look, it has been a very good ball game here in the first half.
One thing I like to do at halftime is watch the warm-ups of the teams when they come out on the field. And I can tell you right now, watch out for Alexis Newman shooting from outside. She's made 5 of 6 from three-point range in warm-ups here before we start this second half.
We are live here on WEKY 106.7 The Pinnacle and WBONTV.com on the stations of volume for broadcasting. Our friends over at Estill County, the Engineers, playing in the 56th District Championship game as Estill County takes on Owsley County in that championship game tonight on the boys' side. We will try to get you an update from that game as we go throughout the night as well. Live here on the stations of volume for broadcasting. We will take another 3-minute commercial break and come back to EKU in 3 minutes on WEKY 106.7 The Pinnacle and WBONTV.com.
The Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
When you're in Estill County and get the hungries, be sure to eat at Estill's Finest. In the mood for the best barbecue, pulled pork, brisket, steaks, ribs, or burgers? Follow the smoke to the House of Q. And for the best pizza, pasta, or salad, head on down to the Steam Engine Pizza Pub. No matter what you're craving, remember Estill's Finest, Steam Engine Pizza Pub on Main Street, or for mouth-watering barbecue, it's House of Q on River Drive in Irvine.
Healthy smiles are confident smiles. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is offering a new patient special. X-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride for only $99. They also have a $10 unit Botox special. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry offers their patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Is everybody buckled in? I want to make sure you're buckled in. You're more important. Oh, guys, you're important too. Remember, everyone's important, so buckle up to and from the ball game. Come on, let's go.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then, in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Live here at EKU on the stations of Volume for Broadcasting. We are live on 92.5 WEKY, 106.7 The Pinnacle, the new Berea Powerhouse radio station, and on WBONTV.com. Tom, the 11th region tournament draws will know by after tonight which teams are the district champions, which team are the district runner-up. And the girls' meeting and the draw will be at 10 a.m. tomorrow, followed by the boys' meeting and draw at 11 a.m. The tournament schedule, so all games must be played on these specific dates. Monday, March the 2nd, you will have the girls' first round at the district winner's site. Tuesday, March the 3rd, the boys' first round from the district winner's site. Wednesday, March the 4th, the girls' semifinals here at EKU at 6:30 and 8. On Thursday, March the 5th, the boys' semifinals here at EKU at 6:30 and 8. And then on Friday, March the 6th, the girls' final, that's next Friday. And then on Saturday, March the 7th, the boys' final. And the two final games will both be here at EKU.
Yeah, both of these teams would love to advance in the tournament and be able to get right back to this court and, have an opportunity for possibly a regional title and head to the Sweet 16.
Well, on the boys' side, Henry Clay, a top 10 team in the state, they were upset in the first round of their district tournament by Frederick Douglass. So that kind of opens up the field of the boys' 11th region tournament. Henry Clay probably was a favorite. Now you look at a team like Lexington Catholic, who's probably the favorite now in the 11th region on the boys' side. But we've seen Madison Central just 2 weeks ago, Tom, take them into overtime at Lexington Catholic. So if that game was to be a 11th region championship game, I wouldn't mind to see those two teams go back at it, Lexington Catholic or Madison Central on the boys' side. And you look at a team like Berea, you get that momentum late in the season. They've been playing so well, and they're kind of riding that underdog status. It'd be cool to see Berea make a little run in the 11th region tournament.
Going to be fun, that's for sure. I'm really excited about this. It'd be interesting to see who plays who when they do the draw tomorrow.
20-16, Berea on top at the half. You've been listening and watching us on WBONTV.com. And this has been your Bishop's Small Engine Repair halftime show at Bishop's. The variety of outdoor power equipment is second to none. Visit BishopSmallEngineRepair.com or the location on North Estill Avenue to see all the latest brands available at Bishop's Small Engine Repair. Now the third quarter about to begin as Madison Howell will inbound it. In there with Rogers, Newman, McKenzie, Howe, and Lovins, the starting five for Berea. And the Lady Pirates have only used one sub in the game, Tom. Madison Central has only used two subs off the bench. So each team has kind of shortened up their rotation here in the district championship game. Here's Lovins back up top to Rogers, who has 5 points to lead the way for Berea. But Berea with everybody on the floor scoring at least 4 points, and they're in the first half. Here's Rogers. She'll kick it up top to Lovins. Lovins lost the handle, gets it back. Now it's over to Howell, back to Lovins, and Lovins on the drive, lost the handle, but a quick foul going to be called against Bree Beerbaum. I like the way the officials handled it there in the first half, Tom. They let both teams play physical, and they didn't really blow the whistle unless it impeded the play.
Yeah, 5 fouls against Madison Central, 2 fouls against Berea, so they didn't whistle many fouls, which is good. They let them play. Exactly.
Howell, good defense by McKeithen as she got a deflection, but the ball will go out of bounds and remain with the Lady Pirates.
Yeah, Beerbaum, nice job there. Just couldn't hang on to the basketball, and it went off of her hand last out of bounds.
Madison Howell inbound. Howell looking around, trying to find someone to come into. She just barely gets it in time to Lovins in the corner. Lovins will dribble it up, bounce pass up to Rogers. And Rogers will set the offense up for Berea. A minute into the third quarter. Berea has had the ball the entire 1 minute of the third quarter. Rogers will drive, hand it off to Howell. Madison thought about a 3. Now takes a couple of dribbles. Coach Lovely wanted a double dribble, and he might have a good argument there. Newman backs it up. Rogers, top of the key, 3-pointer. It's short. Rebound. Hammett had it, lost it. They're going to say off of Berea, and Madison Central will get the basketball.
Yeah, Alexis Newman, great position that time. She was shoulder to shoulder with the Madison Central rebounder, but it bounced off of her knee last out of bounds. So over to the Indians it goes.
6.5 to play, a 4-point lead for Berea. Here's Todd in the corner. Back to Beerbaum as they work it around the horn. Carter over to Hammond on the left wing. Todd at the corner. She'll make a move inside, and Todd can't finish. Missed the layup. Ball tipped away, but Rogers able to chase it down for Berea. Long pass up to Howell. Corner 3, in and out. And the rebound, McKeithen comes to take it away from Lovins. Outlet to Carter. Eve on the attack. Kicks it out to Todd. To Leah. Swings it around to Beerbaum on the left wing. Bree drives in. And now we'll circle the horn, and back out she goes on the left wing. Inside to McKeithen. Jakari, strong move, tough shot, can't finish. Madison Howell the rebound. And Howell will slow it down and hand it off to Berea.
Yeah, they played a little out of control off of rebounds when they first met, and I'm seeing a very deliberate offense here from Berea, and I think it's really helping them in this contest.
Madison Howell trying to find her sister Mackenzie. She couldn't get open. Now Howell has to hand it off to Rogers. Gets it back to Howell. Now back to Rogers as he will reset the offense for Berea. And Coach Stepp says spread it out. He wants Rogers to go one-on-one here against Carter. Rogers gets inside the paint. Blocked by McKeithen. But a foul call against the Madison Central senior. I don't know about that one, Tom. Didn't see much contact, but Jakari McKeithen is whistled for her second foul.
Well, the expression on her face says it all. She did not think she got anything but basketball.
First free throw for Isis Rogers is good.
I'm loving this.
The emotion as Berea takes a 6-point lead, 22-16. Trying to end a 17-year drought, Tom.
Michael, 9 of 10 free throws have been made by both teams tonight. That's amazing.
Execution.
Yep.
It's a big game. You can feel the atmosphere here inside of McBrayer Arena. And these two young teams, Madison Central and Berea, battling it out and leaving it all on the floor as Talia Todd draws the foul. This one against Lovins of Berea.
Lovins just a hair late getting to the spot. Both players were going for a position by the basket, and she took a step when the contact was made. If you're moving, they're usually going to call it on you.
Todd gets the free throw to kind of roll around the rim and drop down. Talia with point number 7 tonight.
We call that the Drano ball.
Yep. One more free throw for Todd. That one nothing but nylon, and it's 22-18.
The liquid plumber shot.
Here's Hal. She'll give it over to her sister Mackenzie. Now back to Madison. as Berea will bring it up the floor. It's Rogers. Isis. Over to Howe. Now Howe to Lovins. Lovins kicks it out to Rogers. Corner three. It's coming off. And here comes Central in a hurry the other way. A nice job by Beerbaum, but she couldn't knock it down. Hammett the offensive rebound. She can't score. McKeithen gets it and draws the foul. 3 chances for Madison Central as offensive rebounds again start to pile up for the Lady Indians, and now McKeithen will go to the free throw line for 2 more.
Berea, good position all the way around, but they didn't jump. You got to jump. You got to get higher than the other player. That's why McKeithen came down with the rebound.
Shikari makes the first free throw. 4:08 to play in the third quarter, and McKeithen with 1 more free throw to come as Beard will check in for the first time tonight, and Strader will come back in for Madison Central. Hammett out for the Lady Indians, and Newman checks out for Berea. McKeithen with 1 more free throw. Puts it up and puts it in. 22-20. Both teams knocking down the free throws tonight. That was not the case the first time they met.
No, it was bad. 13 of 14 total have gone in.
Good defense from Madison Central. The basketball will remain with the Lady Pirates as Rogers got behind the defensive pressure but lost the handle, but they say out of bounds off of Madison Central. Howe will inbound. She'll come into the corner to her sister McKenzie. McKenzie takes 1 dribble and then gives it up to Rogers on the extended right wing. 22-20, 3:53 to play. We are halfway through quarter number 3. Beard on the right wing, finds a cutting McKenzie Howe. Feed over to Lovins inside. Lovins bounce pass to Madison Howe. And Howe will back it out to Rogers. Rogers spins inside. Tough shot, won't go. Out of bounds, back to Madison Central.
Well, what Madison Central is doing is basically McKeithen is planted in, about where the college arc is, right under the basket. Yep. She is planted dead center in the paint right there. Nobody's going to take it down for a lay-in, and it's literally forcing Berea to take outside shots.
Maddie King checks back in for the Lady Pirates. And Donald Foster's got a quick update for us. Don, go ahead.
Doc, well, you can see Madison Central on the defensive side really getting after it. They need to find a way to get number 3 Beerbaum more involved now in this offense.
I agree, Don. Got to try to get her going if they want to win this basketball game. 22-20, 3:14 to play, thanks to our sideline reporter, Donald Foster. McKeithen, offensive rebound. This time she can't finish. And Howe with the basketball for Berea. That could have tied us up. 22-20, 2:59 to play in the third quarter.
Coach Lovely wanting Carter to get up on that ball.
Nice feed inside, and Madison Howe will draw the foul. 2:49 to play in the third quarter. We are coming down the stretch, Tom, and that is the 3rd foul against McKeithen. That was another one of our big keys to the basketball game. She cannot get in foul trouble. First free throw up and in. 23-20. Madison Howe has been so good at the line. She was 11 of 12 in the win over Model on Tuesday. Tonight, 3 of 3 for Howe. And make it 4 of 4. 24-20. Berea in front by 4. 2:48 to play in the third quarter.
She's a machine, man. She gets the job done.
Here's Carter with it for Central. Left wing, she goes over to Todd. Todd back to Carter. Working around over to Strader. Strader almost traveled with it. Now it's Beerbaum. Open 3. Good! And Donald Foster caught it. He said they've got to get her going. That'll help as Bree Beerbaum knocks down the triple. 24-23. We'll take a 1-minute commercial break and come back on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-thru and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy. At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-thru and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy.
It's been a busy year.
So what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summers on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's branch offices or visit cvnb.com and find the right personal vehicle or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, local banking with big-time advantages. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
24-23 after the Bree Beerbaum three-pointer, and Donald Foster called it, Tom. He said they got to get her going, and she got wide open in the corner and knocked down the triple. 24-23. Here's Beard. Lost the handle. Got it back. Beard, long pass over to Howe. Ball's loose. Carter with the steal. Carter, good defense by Beard as Talea Todd was wide open, but they could not get it to her. Good defense by Beard on the denial.
Well, if you were watching what was going on, you can't be upset with that. And I think Todd was upset she didn't get the basketball. But the defense was right there and knocked it away. No way to get the basketball.
Beerbaum misses the three, but Central another offensive rebound. Todd will go up top to Carter. Eve on the drive, inside, tough shot. McKeithen gets it, and Jakari will put Madison Central back in front. 25-24, Lady Indians with 1:45 to play in the third quarter.
Second lead of the game now for Madison Central.
And here's a foul as Beerbaum steps in front of Beard. And now if you're Berea, how do you handle the adversity here? The third foul on Beerbaum, and Campbell will rush to the scorer's table to come in for Bree Beerbaum.
Now, is she a freshman, Brittany Campbell?
I think she's an 8th grader as well. They got a lot of young middle school players that get playing time.
She gets a lot of playing time for an 8th grader. That's awesome.
King on the attack, out to Beard. Beard spins around, tough move, had it blocked by Todd. Now Campbell to Strader, and Strader lays it in.
Yeah, give Campbell a great assist on that play. Wow. She threaded the needle for an easy layup.
Beard down the floor for Berea. Blocked again by Todd. Talea Todd has taken over defensively. As this ball goes out of bounds, it'll go back over to Berea. But give Madison Central credit. These young players playing so well. Campbell is only a 7th grader, Tom.
Oh, okay.
Brittany Campbell, the 7th grader. And Strader is also a 7th grader.
Wow.
So your two 7th graders leading the break to give your team a 3-point lead with 1:05 to play in the third quarter.
That's impressive.
Hal will come in the backcourt to Rogers, who checks back in for Berea. It is a 7-0 run for Madison Central over the last 1 minute and 43 seconds. And in that time, Berea has only got 2 shots off. Here's a blocking foul. Hey, now they call a charge. The official, he was going to whistle a block, then he calls a charge against number 44, Madison Howe. That's going to be her second foul, Tom.
Yeah, it was like he reviewed it in his mind quickly and then made the call.
27-24, Madison Central, a 7-0 run, now in front by 3. It's worked around over to Todd. Todd drives in and draws the foul. Everything going Madison Central's way in the last 2 minutes as the Lady Indians have taken a 3-point lead, and checking in for Madison Central will be number 1. That is Tiana Long, another 7th grader, Tom.
Wow. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They could play varsity 6 years. Wow.
Campbell, the other 7th grader, goes out. So you've had 3 different 7th graders playing key minutes in the 44th District Championship game for Brad Lovely. And Todd knocks down both free throws. Beard in, Newman out for Berea. 34 seconds to play. And the run is out to a 9-0 run for Madison Central over the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Lovins Gets it across the timeline. Long all over her defensively. Now it's Rogers. Up top. Now it's over to Beard, right wing. Beard drives in trouble, feeds it down inside to Beard, and Beard is fouled. Make that Lovins, who took the pass from Beard, and Lovins will shoot 2 free throws. Chesney Lovins, a chance to stop the bleeding for Berea. First free throw is up. And it hits the right of the rim and comes out.
That's their first miss as a team tonight. 8 of 9, 88.9% free throw shooting.
Madison Central with 11 offensive rebounds that have really propelled them to this lead. Lovins splits a pair, and the lead down to 4. It stops a 9-0 run for Madison Central. Beerbaum over to Carter. Carter back to Beerbaum. Beerbaum lost the handle, got it back, finds Todd. 3 seconds to play. Todd, will she get it off? She will, and she puts it in for Madison Central. 31-25 after 3, and a huge third quarter for the Lady Indians. We will step aside for a 1-minute commercial break and come back on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
At Eastern Kentucky University, we recognize greatness starts in the classroom, but it doesn't end there. You have to get hands-on, get real-world experience, and discover who you are meant to be. Be a crime fighter. Be a visionary. Be a colonel. See what you can be. Visit go.eku.edu/colonel.
Affordable Service Solutions is the heating and air company you want to call when you want the work done right the first time for an affordable price. That's Affordable Service Solutions. Call Brian at 779-0122 for all your heating and cooling needs, plus Tempstar units at an affordable price. That number again is 779-0122. And remember, Affordable Service Solutions is your local Tempstar dealer.
We are back on WBONTV.com on 92.5 WEKY and 106.7 The Pinnacle. And a 15-5 third quarter for Madison Central, Tom, puts them in front by 6. After 3, we are heading to the 4th. In 8 minutes, we will know, barring overtime, who your 44th district champion is.
I like how you covered yourself on that one. That's good, because it sure could happen.
Tiana Long remains in the game for Madison Central. She didn't even play Monday night against Southern. Carter can't finish, and Howe the rebound for Berea. Howe double teamed, and they're going to get a reach-in foul called against Madison Central. Second on Carter, and the team's 6th foul. So the next one against Madison Central will put Berea in the bonus.
McKeithen and Beerbaum both with 3. Nobody in trouble on Berea's side, coupled with 2 fouls.
Mackenzie Howe out to Rogers. Isis, right wing to Beard. Beard will make a strong move. Can't finish the layup. Mackenzie Howe hands it off to her sister underneath, and Madison lays it in to cut the lead down to 4.
Howe to Howe, assist and a basket.
31-27. Lovins on Carter. They kick it out to McKeithen. She goes back to Carter on the right wing, and Eve will dribble it up top to set the offense up for Madison Central. 31-27, a minute into the 4th quarter. Here's Carter. It's a screen from McKeithen. Eve will go all the way, but can't finish. But Jakari McKeithen, not to be denied, got the rebound, but then she can't finish. Howe with the ball for Berea. Hands it off to Beard. Got to get it up the floor. They do to Beard. And Coach Stepp wants to talk it over. A quick timeout for Berea. Full timeout. 31-27. We'll come back in 1 minute on WEKY, WLFX, and WBONTV.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcake Deck, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Madison Howell will inbound right in front of us. She'll come in to Rogers in the backcourt, and she'll come across the timeline. 4-point lead for Madison Central. Berea trying to cut into it. Here's Howell at the free throw line. Long with the deflection and the steal. Tiana Long got the steal, and they reward her on the other end, but she can't finish. Another offensive rebound for Jakari, and a foul called against Howell, Tom. Didn't see much there, but they whistle Madison Howell for the personal.
Well, position is everything and how you see it. From where we were, we saw it very cleanly that she got the ball. But from where the official that blew the whistle was, he couldn't tell, and because she came down with that arm, he called the personal.
McKeithen, normally a good free throw shooter, has missed a couple tonight. She has got, Tom, check at that stat, 17 rebounds tonight for Jakari McKeithen.
She's a beast, man. She's not afraid of anybody in there and fights hard for those rebounds.
And almost in double figures on the offensive glass for Jakari.
That put her at 10 right there.
Splits a pair, 32-27, 10 points for McKeithen. Here's Beard down the floor for Berea. She'll swing it around, now back it out. Glad to have you tuned in, folks, on WBONTV.com as Lovins is called for a moving screen.
Yeah.
And, Tom, we said it there in the third quarter. How will Berea handle the adversity? To this point, they haven't. Second foul against Lovins. 6th team foul against Berea. Each team will be in the bonus the rest of the way. McKeithen dribbles it up on the right wing. Mackenzie Howe matched up with her. They find the cutting to Leah Todd, and Todd is fouled by Rogers.
Rogers made a nice play defensively there, prevented the shot. I think she knew that she got a little arm on that play, but she looked up at the official like, what, me? Who, me?
Yeah, didn't really get, she got in the right space, but didn't get there in time. As Todd knocks down the free throw, free throws are going to be very important down the stretch of this basketball game. Checking in for Berea is King, and going out, Lovins. Madison and Mackenzie Howe, Beard, King, and Rogers in the game for Berea. McKeithen, Todd, Carter, as Todd knocks down the free throw, in there with Beerbaum and Tiana Long for Madison Central. 34-27, 7-point lead for Madison Central. Less than 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter.
12 of 14 from the stripe for the Indians tonight.
King to Rogers. Now it is Beard in the corner. Beard in trouble. We'll go back to Rogers. Isis on the attack. Almost traveled.
Whoa, close.
Now it's King. Maddie King with it for Berea. King doesn't use the screen. Kicks it out to Beard in the corner. Beard to Rogers up top. She'll pump fake. Drive inside. Tough shot. Won't go. But Rogers will shoot 2 as she draws the foul. Is that the 4th on McKeithen?
Well, it looks like they're calling it on.
They call it on Long.
Long, yeah.
Donald Foster got another update for us.
Tom, you can see Coach Lovely telling his players, make sure you know where 44 Madison Howell is at all times. They do not want to let her get hot here in the fourth quarter and come back.
That's a good point, and Howell's been very quiet here in the second half, Tom.
Yeah.
Good free throw for Rogers. She knocks down both. It's 34-29, and again, free throws super important here down the stretch.
Berea, 11 of 12 from the free throw line.
Long pass to McKeithen. Jakari will back it out. Picked up her dribble, bounce pass to Carter. Now Long in the corner. Tiana will dribble it up, back over to Carter. 5-point lead, 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. 34-29, Madison Central. Carter gets around the defense, drives in, pass deflected. It'll stay with the Lady Indians as she tried to find Jakari McKeithen. McKeithen, 10 points, 17 rebounds tonight for the senior post player for Brad Lovely. McKeithen's got it here on the inbounds pass. Backing her way down. They kick it out to Beerbaum. Bree hit a big three in the third quarter. That kind of started this run for Madison Central. Here's Todd on the attack. Todd drives in, and Mackenzie Howe. Tom, if she stands in there and takes the charge, it's probably a charge. But instead, she slid over as Todd made her move, and that's where the foul came in. It's the first on Mackenzie. Todd. First free throw comes out.
That's her first miss. 8 of 9 now from the free throw line.
And Central as a team now 12 of 15 at the line. And the two seniors have been the only two players to shoot free throws for the Lady Indians. As Todd splits a pair, it's back to a 6-point lead.
She'll take 90% any given night. I sure would.
Maddie King down the floor for Berea. Working on Todd. King gets a screen from Howe. Good screen. Now King picked back up by Todd. Picked up her dribble, and Todd got the steal. And a quick foul against King.
Well, the mistake she made was she gave up her dribble, as you called it, and then had nobody to go to and had to force it out of there. And Johnny on the spot, Todd, man, I mean to tell you, she is quick and was able to get there and get the steal.
Used her size advantage over King and her length to get that steal, and then knocks down the free throw at the other end. Todd tonight 10 of 11 at the charity stripe, and this game starting to get away from Berea, Tom.
And that's where it's being the difference right now at the free throw line is 3 of those points. Make it 4 of those points. So that's half of the lead is from the free throw line.
37-29.
Both teams have made 2 3-pointers only.
King drives in, kicks it out to Rogers. Who will be the player to take over for Berea? Everybody looks passive right now, Tom.
Yeah, nobody's moving without the ball. I noticed that last trip down.
Rogers, tough shot, won't go. McKeithen all the way coast to coast. She can't finish. Ball is pulled in by Mackenzie Howe. And now Rogers up the floor for Berea. Isis Rogers out to King. 3-pointer on the way. Too hard. And Mackenzie Howe the rebound. Passed over to Rogers. Her jumper won't go. Ball's loose, and Carter comes to get it for Central. She lost it, but they say deflected off of Berea.
Alexis Newman bounced off her toe. I think it hit her foot. Went out of bounds.
37-29. Madison Central down the floor. They got an 8-point lead. Bounce pass over to Long. Long will swing it around over to Beerbaum. Is this lead insurmountable for Berea? Or do they have some life and a comeback in them? Here's Carter. Nearly hit the center court line. Would have been a backcourt violation. Gets it back on the pass from Long. Now back over to Todd. Top of the key. Talea Todd will slow it down, and Central going to try to work some clock here on this possession. Todd will back it out. Now crosses over, gets inside the paint, and will circle around back to the top of the key. Todd crosses over again, and again will back it around, and they're going to have a flagrant foul called against Rogers. Isis Rogers will be called for the flagrant foul as she came in, and she did shove Todd, who had the basketball, but it was just one of those, like, I'm just showing you I'm fouling her fouls. And that flagrant foul will put Talea Todd at the free throw line. And Tom, the pendulum of the momentum has swung all the way over to the side of Madison Central, and they don't look like they are going to relinquish it. Todd misses the first. Donald Foster with an update for us.
Marco, you see Coach Step over there getting on the official, not happy with the call, but you saw the player use 2 hands to push.
An easy call on the flagrant foul as Donald Foster with an update for us from the sidelines as Berea trails by 8. Todd missed both free throws there, Tom. Timeout, Berea. 37-29, Madison Central. It's a full timeout, and we will take it with them and come back in 30 seconds. We'll take a 30-second commercial break on the stations we're following for broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
Welcome to Chenault Vineyards, locally grown wine, right here in the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards is a place that everyone can enjoy. Celebrate your next event at Chenault Vineyards, whether it be a wedding, baby or wedding shower, office event, or just a place to gather with friends. You can't beat the venues or the amazing views at Chenault Vineyards. Chenault Vineyards has a restaurant open Friday through Sunday and live music as well. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to learn more about this amazing place tucked back into the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes
here on the stations we're following for broadcasting and WBONTV.com. It is a 8-point lead for Madison Central, and Tom doing it with free throws and rebounding here in the second half.
Oh my gosh. 18 rebounds for McKeithen, and we still got 2:47 to go, although I doubt very seriously if we see Central take anything but a very close layup the rest of the way. When you got a player that can shoot free throws like Todd out there, 11 of 14 in this game, you're going to see her with the basketball, and she'll do what she did last time, just run it around.
You got to foul quickly if you are Berea. Long got inside, lost the handle, got it back over to Todd, and now Todd will dribble it out. Berea's got to either force her to pass or foul her. Right now they're doing neither. And Todd gets it inside and will once again circle around the horn and go back up top with it. 2.5 to play, and there's the foul on Rogers.
Well, they're a little gun shy after the deliberate foul call, but she did. She put one hand on her hip and pushed her a little bit, and that's all you need to do.
Talia Todd will shoot the free throw. It is the double bonus for Talia. First one is up and good.
Todd with 18 points, 12 of 15 from the free throw line.
Todd with one more. Talia, the senior, puts it up and in. 10-point lead. Where will the offense come for Berea? They have only scored 4 points here this quarter. Hal has been super quiet here in the second half.
They need to put something up, and they need to put it in. Very important that they score.
King to Newman. And Newman quickly fouled by Carter. That will put Newman at the free throw line. 10-point lead for Madison Central, and that is going to be the third foul against number 23, Eve Carter.
Yeah, I think they adjusted the stats a while ago.
Newman makes the first.
Berea, 12 of 13. They just got to get to the free throw line.
Misses that one, and the rebound to who else? Jakari McKeithen. That is rebound number 19 for Jakari.
Got the double-double in the district championship game going.
Maddie King called for the personal. That will send Beerbaum to the free throw line. .201 to play in the fourth quarter. Beerbaum will shoot the free throws. Puts it up and in.
Beerbaum only 54% on the season, so it's what do they call that?
Clutch.
If something's it's contagious.
Oh,
the
yes.
free throw
There
shooting
you go.
is tonight. There it is.
And Beerbaum misses that one, but able to chase down her own rebound. Now outlet it to Carter. Carter gets around the defense of King, now backs it out. The Lady Pirates trying to double team her. Now over to Beerbaum. Bree will slow it down, give it up to Long. Back to Beerbaum. Down inside, stolen away by Lovins. The pressure got to her, but Carter comes to take it back away. And Carter lost the handle, but they're going to say out of bounds off of Berea. 1:38 to play.
Berea going to make a substitution here.
McKeithen gets the inbounds pass up top to Todd and to Leia with the basketball. Spins around on the right wing. McKeithen underneath as Todd gets the foul from Newman, and Coach Stepp again unhappy with the official. Minute 27 to play in the fourth. Central, if they knock down their free throws, they will be crowned 44th district champs, Tom. First one is good.
Yep. As a team, 75% on the evening. Make it 76% now.
And Talia with one more, puts it up and knocks down her 15th free throw of the night. She's 15 of 18, folks. And the senior has come up huge in the championship game of the 44th district tournament.
20 of 26 as a team.
Hal drives in and Todd picks up the personal.
That's only her second personal foul.
Brad Lovely in his first year as the head coach for Madison Central. Transfers, players leaving because of graduation, injuries. It has been a inconsistent up and down year for Brad Lovely and the Lady Indians. They were the preseason number 4 team in the district. But if they hold on in the last minute 17, they will negate all the naysayers and be crowned 44th district champion. Timeout, Berea. A full timeout. We will take it with them and come back, make it a 30-second timeout. So we'll come back in 30 seconds on the stations of Rolling for Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
Gillum Sports Lounge is the place to go to watch your favorite team, whether it be EKU, Kentucky, or your favorite local high school team on WBON TV. Gillum's has you covered on one of their many flat-screen TVs. Gillum's has something on the menu for everyone. Pizza, burgers, mouth-watering appetizers, subs, sandwiches, salads, and more. And Gillum Sports Lounge is the perfect place to host your next event in one of their private rooms. When you think local food in Richmond, think Gillum Sports Lounge at 830 Eastern Bypass inside the Richmond Mall.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check
It'll be Beerbaum to inbound. 10-point lead for Madison Central. Bree will come in to Carter. Pass deflected by Beard, but out of bounds. And it will stay with the Lady Indians.
Well, they're going to have to play fly paper D, man-to-man full court for the final 116 to have any hope in this.
Pass deflected on the inbounds, and Rick Marbley, one of our announcers, able to pick up the basketball. Showing the athleticism there, Tom.
Yeah, one hand, too. He can palm the rock, baby. Well, the ball is a little smaller, but we won't say that. Don't tell anybody I said that, right?
Long is the inbounder now, and the 8th grader gets it into Carter. Carter pressured hard by Beard. Good defense. Carter able to get by her, and now in the front court. Going to try to make Beard foul her. Carter gets around the defense. Now we'll circle it back around.
Well, she slapped her hands twice, and they just let her play on.
You got a foul here if you're Beard.
Well, she's trying.
There it is. Make sure they call it.
Yeah, when she went around the horn, she slapped her arm twice, and the official just let her go on. So I guess it wasn't a more, needed to be more intentional than what it was. 52.8
to play. 10-point lead for Madison Central, and Carter misses the first. You know, if you're Berea, you've got to come down the floor and start knocking down some quick three-pointers. That's really the only way you can get back in this basketball game.
Yeah, less than a minute. They need a lot of shots quickly.
11-point lead for Madison Central. Howell will come into Lovins, up the floor over to King. King will drive in. Maddie can't finish. Rebound to Todd. And Talea will bring it up the floor for Madison Central, and she's fouled quickly by Mackenzie Howell. 39.2 to play as the Madison Central pep section gets fired up as they can smell it. They can feel it, Tom. They are going to be 44th district champions once again.
I like some of the fans have Talia Todd's monster head, like, blown up head like you see at the college game.
Yeah, what are those fat heads?
Fat heads, yeah.
Todd misses the second free throw. Still a 10-point lead. Here's Howell, and Howell going to be knocked away from behind. 33.1 to play. Howell, as Berea will empty their bench, and so will Brad Lovely. Madison Central will once again be crowned 44th district champions. And what a basketball game by the two seniors, McKeithen and Todd. McKeithen, 10 points, 19 rebounds. Todd, 21 points, 15 of 19 at the free throw line.
3 block shots, too. Not bad for a guard.
Looking inside, pass is deflected and stolen away. It's Campbell up the floor for Madison Central. Campbell moves the ball over. She will give it off to number 33. Central will let this clock wind down, and the Lady Indians, in the first year under head coach Brad Lovely, preseason number 4 in the 44th district, will be crowned district champion. The Lady Indians knock off Berea 43-32 in the district championship game. Congratulations, Madison Central, but congratulations, Berea, too, Tom, as Lady Pirates found themselves in the district championship for the first time since '07. They will be going back to the regional tournament for the first time in 13 years. But tonight is about the Lady Indians and Brad Lovely as they pick up a huge win here on EKU's floor by the final score of 43-32, Tom.
Yeah, great game in the first half. I mean, it was back and forth. It was close. It was tight. The leads weren't large. And then all of a sudden, old Mo came in there for Madison Central, and they took off with it. Much to the chagrin of Berea, they felt like they were right in this thing when they were very, very sturdy, very, very steady with their offense, very deliberate. But, wow, just a great night for McKeithen and Todd, and a big win there. 31 of the points of the 43 coming from the two seniors.
They're going to have the trophy presentation here in the 44th District Championship. Madison Central crowned champions once again. Tom, they lost last year in the championship game to Madison Southern, and Coach Cooksey became the athletic director. So he's the athletic director now. His assistant coach, Brad Lovely, became the head coach, and what a job he did with this basketball team. Such an inconsistent year, but they are crowned district champions. Again, the Cat's Paws. Everybody likes to read the Cat's Paws before the year. Had this team as the preseason number 4 team in the district. But all they did tonight was come out here and knock off maybe the top 2 teams in the district. In the first round, you beat Madison Southern, who probably was predicted to be the district champion before this tournament started. And then here you beat a Berea team that you lost to earlier this year by 3 points. You beat them by 11. It was a huge turnaround, and congratulations to Coach Brad Lovely and his Lady Indians team.
Yeah, and your first year as a head coach, that has got to feel good. All the adversity they went through this year, all the way the players changed throughout the season. Players started stepping up as you get a little deeper into the season, and that makes a huge difference. And we saw a different team against Berea tonight than we did back in December.
We are here on the Chenault Vineyards postgame show. Chenault Vineyard, it's the 2020 season opening coming up on March the 14th from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. They will have wine tastings with 5 new Chenault Vineyards wines, live music all day long, a complimentary cheese display, and winery tours on the hour at Chenault Vineyards. You can get more information at chenaultvineyards.com or check out the Facebook page for Chenault Vineyards. We will have the trophy presentation for you here live, so stay tuned for that. You will find out, I think they do an MVP, so we'll find out who that is, and that will be our hometown dental player of the game. But Tom, I mean, you look at some of these numbers, some big numbers put up for both these teams, but how about McKeithen? 19 rebounds, 10 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, just amazing. She did a fantastic job on the glass. She shot the ball well from the free throw line. She ended up with 10 points. She dished out 2 assists in the game as well. And, just a great all-around performance for Todd. 21 points, 15 of 19 from the free throw line. She was 3 of 6 from field goal range. You hit 50% or better, you're playing very well. And it was a little bit of a cycling process. Most of the scoring on the free throw line tonight rather than from the field goal. But, hey, whatever works, you come away with an 11-point win. Whatever you did was right.
Madison Central will win 43-32, your final score. And they were going to give a round of applause to each team here tonight. And congratulations again to not only Madison Central, who was crowned champion, but Berea, your district runner-up. And even though this team, Tom, they didn't get the victory, you still have to congratulate this team making it back to the regional tournament for the first time in 17 years.
Yeah, and they're not done. Some things that happened tonight, they got 2 days that they'll be able to work on a couple of things, and I'm sure Coach will have them in the gym, at least for a couple of hours the next 2 days, and let's work on this. Let's not panic. And they started getting behind, and they panicked a little bit with possessions of the basketball, and with the quickness of Madison Central, they were able to, get some steals, some turnovers, and Madison Central, your victor tonight.
Madison Central is your district champion. Lady Indians defeat the Lady Pirates 43-32. Congratulations to Coach Brad Lovely and Madison Central, as again they pick up a huge win tonight. And Tom, it was a good coaching display by Coach Lovely. He pulled all the right strings. And how about the call for Donald Foster? He talked about getting Bree Beerbaum involved. She hit that huge three-pointer in the third quarter, and that's really when things changed for Madison Central.
Yeah, they needed some help because it was a 2-man game up to that point, and you split it a little bit like that. You get players coming in like Beerbaum had 4 points, Hammett had a basket, Carter had a free throw, and you get other players involved with the scoring. Then it takes a little bit of the pressure off your 2 main cogs.
Coach Lovely is on his way over. He's going to take your seat if you don't care. We'll talk to him. We'll get his thoughts on his team winning the district championship as they crown the all-tournament team. There's Keaton Hall from Model. We'll give Coach Lovely Tom's headset here and get his thoughts on his team again winning the 44th district championship. Coach, first of all, congratulations. Your team, preseason number 4. You defeat Madison Southern, who you lost to in the regular season. You defeat Berea, who you lost to in the regular season. And you exert some revenge and kind of show the naysayers, hey, we are still Madison Central.
Yeah, our girls, they came out and called this the revenge tour. So it'll stick with it. It'll stick with it. Yeah, credit Berea. They had a heck of a game plan. They took Jakari out. A lot of teams have done that and been very successful. We had other kids step up. Talea went 15 for 19 from the foul line, and, foul shooting's always been a problem for us. And when we shoot 72%, we're really hard to guard and we're really hard to beat. Jakari, 19 rebounds.
Yeah, that's insane. 10 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, she's a beast. She actually got her 1,000th rebound tonight.
Wow, okay. Well, congratulations to Jakari.
Yeah,
McKeithen.
I'm excited for her.
Well, to me, I think the game changed in that third quarter when Beerbaum got open in the right corner. She had a three-pointer, and that seemed to kind of relieve the pressure for you all. You eventually took the lead a couple of possessions later and never relinquished it.
Yeah, we always tell our kids, if we get the lead, we're gonna spread you out and make you play our style. Bree has been our best three-point shooter that game in, game out, and she hit a big one, and that's why she's out there getting the trophy right now. She's a heck of a shooter, and we just spaced the floor really well when we're hitting some outside shots.
Talk about the youth of this team. You played Campbell, Long, and Strader, who are all three seventh graders, and they're all getting big minutes in the 44th District Championship game, but they never seem nervous. What did you talk to them about or tell them to keep their emotions in check?
Well, I tell them all the time they're too young to get scared.
Yeah, too young to know any better, right?
Too young to know any better. They love the game, and they know how to play it. They've got great basketball IQ. And I just tell them to do what they do. Don't do anything that you're not covered with. Like Nene, she's a defensive beast. Just go out there and cause havoc. Brittany, shoot the ball, handle the ball. They know their role, and they've accepted it early. We got a bright future.
First year as the head coach, district champion, Brad Lovely and the Lady Indians. How does that feel?
That feels great. Now we got to go to region.
There you go, Coach. Well, good luck. Congratulations once again. Look forward to covering you all next week in the regional tournament. That's Brad Lovely, the head coach of the Madison Central Lady Indians. Tuttle and Hall from Model, Daniels and I want to make sure I get this right. I believe it was Daniels and Richardson from Madison Southern that was crowned on the all-tournament team, and your tournament MVP was Talia Todd, Tom.
Yeah, Talia Todd, wow. How could she not be? 21, I know I was kind of leaning for McKeithen a little bit, but Todd, man, she just took the ball and she said, you're going to foul me, and I'm going to shoot free throws, or we're going to keep this basketball. And she did a great job for the team tonight.
Her aggressiveness was really the key to the game. And congratulations to Madison Central. Ja'Cory McKeithen and Bree Beerbaum did make the all-tournament team. And for Berea, I know Hal made the all-tournament team as well.
And Lovins,
And Lovins.
Yes.
So your final score is 43-32, Madison Central, your 44th district champions once again in girls action here from EKU. We are going to end this broadcast here on the Chenault Vineyards postgame show. We will begin a new broadcast as the boys will now take the court. Madison Central and Berea, folks. If you're watching us on WBON TV, you will see a new broadcast pop up in just a few moments. And we are been broadcasting live on the stations of Volume for Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-thru and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy. At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-thru and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy.
It's been a busy year.
So what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summers on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of